Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames collective reading for the week of June 38th. Wait, what? What are you talking? Okay, no. June 20th. Yes, June 20th. That's what I meant. Happy Friday, everybody. We're going to get a quick read on the Twin Flame energy collectively. So this is Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine collectively together. How do the two energies mix together, which is kind of an oxymoron, but basically that. Why would I say it's an oxymoron? What can we learn from that statement? What am I trying to clue you in on? Well, it's actually pretty simple. You are your twin flame. You are the same soul. You are not your mind. You are not your body. You have a mind and you have a body, but you are the soul. And I'm not saying that the mind and the body are bad or that they should be discarded or that they don't matter, right? I'm not saying any of those things. I'm just simply pointing out that you truly are the soul, and you temporarily inhabit a body and a mind, kind of like how an astronaut wears a spacesuit. Do we say that the astronaut is the spacesuit? No, the astronaut just has a spacesuit, but what that person is the astronaut. That's what they are, right? So we're not saying that the mind and body are bad or useless or anything. Okay, so with that in mind, what does this have to do with your twin flame? Well, it has everything to do with it, guys. You guys are the same soul. That's who you are. You are the soul, and they are the same soul as you. And, there's a lot of not so great information on the internet about twin flames. And I'm not saying that to dog anybody. It's just, it's the internet, right? It's the internet. That's what you're going to get. But the one thing everybody gets right about twin flames is that you are one soul in two bodies. That is true. Now, to do a thing like a twin flame collective reading is not impossible, but when you really understand what this truly is with you and this person, you see kind of the paradox there, right? Kind of the illusion behind it. Here's the illusion, is that, you guys are separate, right? So in light of everything that I just said, you are your twin flame. So, for example, this reading, although entertaining and, maybe insightful for you today, and I'm happy to provide it for you, is a little bit of a strange thing. It's kind of strange to me to say that we're going to get a reading on you and your twin flame together. What's going on between the two people, right? And this is what I teach my students. There's not really two of you. I mean, you are your own person, and your twin flame is their own person too. That is true. But what I'm talking about is ultimate truth, ultimate reality. The perception of separation through the mind is an illusion. And it's not bad. It's not bad at all, right? And when we say that it's an illusion, I don't mean that they don't actually have a body and you don't actually have a body. What we mean when we say that it's an illusion is that you are separate from them. Separation is the illusion, guys. You're not really separate from them when you are clear about who you really are. And that's kind of how that works. So the illusion of separation that physical reality and the mind creates is there to assist you in remembering who you are, because at first you experience what appears to be separation. Here's me and here's this other person. There's two of us. We are separate from each other, right? And that's pretty easy to understand because they are them and you are you. But the truth is, ultimate reality, the teaching that I would like to impart with you today is that you actually are them. That's the true reality, the soul, ultimate reality. And it's no problem to exist and function and play around in this beautiful illusion of duality. It's perfectly all right to exist in the illusion, so to speak, of separation. And you can learn a lot about who you really are when you play in that illusion, actually. It's a very useful thing. That's why the soul comes here to incarnate, because you can learn so much and experience so much of who you really are. But you have to experience that which you are not first. Once you experience what you are not, then you can know, hey, this is who I really am. I am a soul. I'm an eternal being of light. And the thing is, guys, you and your twin flame are that. This person and you are one soul. So it's really just you, the real you, having a relationship with itself. That's really what's going on. So it's very interesting. Yin yang, guys. The light, the dark, the two, the one, and all that. Oh my goodness, guys. At the bottom of the deck, we got the 7. I almost said 5. That is clearly the 7 of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like this is going to be a great time, guys, to clear out a lot of old junk. And the 7 of Wands, ordinarily, when it comes out in the upright, we think of conflict, yes, but more specifically, like having to stick up for yourself, right? I mean, the guy is kind of having to fend for himself on top of the hill. And in the reverse, it can mean more of a, like, letting go of some old junk, some old notions about that you have to defend yourself. Letting go of the idea that life is a struggle. Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Letting go of the idea that life is a struggle, or that you have to prove yourself, or that you need to fight to survive, and recognizing that you already are whole and that nobody can damage you or harm you. That's the truth of who you are. And that sounds weird. That's a very ancient spiritual teaching. So that sounds weird when you first hear that and you're going, wait a minute, Kurt. You know, the world we live in is toxic in a lot of ways. And there's a lot of beauty in the world too. But there are those toxic parts to this world too. How can you say nobody can harm me? And that is a very deep spiritual conversation, because you can experience harm. And let's face it, there's a lot of really bad things that happen in this world. So it is a relative conversation. But for you to really understand what I'm saying, you just have to remember who you really are. That's what I'm getting at. And that's what all the spiritual masters are always trying to tell us. Right here for your connecting energy with Divine Masculine is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So right off the bat, you know, that's good news. We are actually remembering who we are. And this, when the Queen of Pentacles comes out in the reverse, it's more of an inner nurturing, right? So the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is kind of an outwardly focused nurturer. Think of like a motherly kind of energy. But now you're really directing that focus inward and just, I'm going to take care of myself. And that seems to be the theme for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Now, a quick review of the past, recent past for Divine Masculine. We got this moon right here in the subconscious. That's old news. That came up earlier this week, or maybe it was last weekend, where Divine Masculine is really starting to have a lot of things shown to them. A lot of things are being revealed. And the things that are not being revealed, they're just kind of letting it go and saying, hey, I'm going to let things play out in my life situation the way that they're supposed to. Death and 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Exactly. So there's a big, big change coming into my life situation. And I don't think Divine Masculine quite realizes it yet, but just like you and just like everybody else on our planet, they are being shown who they really are. They are learning their lessons, so to speak. I don't really like that figure of speech, but you know what I mean by that, right? It doesn't really work that way, but I think you know what I mean. They're working it out, finding out who they really are, remembering who they really are. And Divine Feminine, so are you. Recent past, Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is, again, an inward focus. And the Ten of Swords next to the Three of Wands. This is recent past, really trying to grapple with the situation with this person, release the pain, let all that old stuff go, let that old energy go. How can I get over this person and move on from the suffering? I think, Divine Feminine, I think you're starting to feel like there are answers. There must be, even if you haven't quite figured it out yet, there must be a way out of this suffering. And that's the whole point. You dig your way out of the suffering and you learn and grow from that. And you become an amazing, powerful person. I know that sounds strange right now, but meeting your twin flame, it's the best thing that's ever happened to you guys. And that's what I figured out about this journey. And I am a completely different person than when I started, guys. And my twin flame, of course, she is permanently in my life. And it's all because I figured that out. I figured out who I really am. And I'm the best person I've ever been, you guys. This really has truly been the greatest transformation that I've ever gone through. Okay, so current energy, Divine Masculine, Six of Wands, and the Hanged Man, both in the reverse. So Divine Masculine, just kind of feeling on edge, uneasy. There's a lot of unanswered questions. Those things are going to get worked out. This energy is playing out. That's exactly what the combination of this Seven of Wands and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse like that is saying, is that I guess you could call this a purging process, but this is the big one, guys. And it's just kind of making Divine Masculine uneasy because they don't know all the answers right now. But again, they are actually kind of doing a remarkably good job of letting go of what they don't know and just saying, hey, I'm just going to let life do its thing with me right now. Now, the way that you maybe would explain that type of energy, Divine Feminine, it's the exact same message, the exact same energy, but the way you might say it is, I'm just letting the universe bring me my experiences. Right, so we're kind of on the same page in that way. Okay, so for you, Divine Feminine, Five of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess. Pow! Exactly. This is starting to make sense to you. You're starting to remember who you really are. And remember what I said at the beginning. What you really are is the soul. You have a body and you have a mind, but you are the soul. And that is your twin flame. You guys are the same soul. And the better you get at remembering who you are, that's when your twin flame shows up. They start chasing you. And you feel amazing. And your life changes for good. When your twin flame comes in and starts chasing you, that's just a bonus. It's just a byproduct, right? And it happened to me. It happens to all of my students. I've coached almost 4,000 students, guys. And that's what always happens. And it's a beautiful transformation. It's alchemy. When you remember who you really are, which is a soul, that alone is the best part. And it's an incredible experience when you have that realization. But again, as a byproduct, your twin flame comes in and they won't leave you alone. And hey, we're okay with that, right? I think for the most part, a lot of you are asking or wondering, how can I get this person to come back? Is there something I can do? And that's all it is, guys. It's soul stuff. This is your soul's journey. You and them are one soul. That's really all this comes down to. And guys, if you're new here, if you're new to my channel, I would invite you to go watch my free coaching videos. These tarot readings are great. But honestly, the only reason I do these tarot readings is to get you onto my channel so that I can encourage you to go watch my free coaching videos. Because if you watch my free coaching videos, maybe you could actually do something about your situation instead of just kind of feeling upset and, looking for answers through the tarot readings, which is fine if that's where you're at right now. But hey, guys, go learn about this journey. Learn the message of who you really are, a soul, which is your twin flame. And then everything changes for you guys. So go check out my free coaching videos. I also have paid coaching. I am one of the most affordable twin flame coaches. I don't charge thousands of dollars, and I am the world's leading twin flame coach. I've caused more unions than any other twin flame coach on earth. And of course, my twin flame is permanently in my life, and it's not expensive, guys. It's only a few $100s. I don't charge thousands of dollars like almost all the other twin flame coaches do. Not going to do that. And not only are my prices extremely reasonable, you get a lot of stuff, guys. 10 hours of instructional videos that you can watch over and over again. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to make the necessary lifestyle changes to shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame. When you're done watching the instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame spiritual coaching system. Up to 4 calls a week, guys. The calls are recorded, so you can go back and listen later. The times are staggered, so no matter where you are in the world, there should be a live call for you to get on. You can talk directly to me or my 2 coaches assisting me, or you can just listen. Most people actually just listen. You know, maybe they're just too shy or something, you know, to talk to us, and that's great. You'll find that everybody else who is talking is actually asking the same questions that you are. And that's what makes my coaching system so handy. There's also the secret, closed, private Facebook group. Nobody can see that you're in there or what we're doing in there, so you can reach us anytime. And I highly recommend the gold package, guys. You get 2 months of the group coaching calls included with your initial purchase for not that much more money. I do have payment plans. If you still can't afford my already very reasonable prices, no problem. You can get started today for $60 or $70. The gold package, $70. You get the videos, all the videos up front with your initial down payment of $70. It's 6 payments of $70. And access to the calls, everything with your first payment. All you got to do is finish watching the videos and you can get right on the calls just with your initial down payment. It is $50 cheaper when you pay in full. You do get a discount when you pay in full, but if you just can't quite swing $300 or $400 right now, no problem, guys. I got those payment plans, so I'm trying to make it easy for everybody. And we would love to assist you on your spiritual awakening, on your journey. I know how painful this journey can be, and I really want to help as many people as I can. Well, what do we got here for the collective? I can feel something over here. Oh, it's that one. Yep. Got another sparky one. Oh, well, now that's interesting. Empathy. Empathy. Very interesting. Empathy. So, what are we feeling towards each other collectively? I'm going to guess it's empathy. Let's see what the book has to say about empathy. Raphael brings to you the oracle of the empathetic and reminds you of the simplicity of the beautiful lotus. The lotus is the symbol of enlightenment, which sinks below water during the night to be reborn in the light of day. Perhaps your empathy has waned recently and needs to be restored by the new light of compassion. Be with the sun, allowing its energies to warm and nourish you. Try to move through the challenges that you face with empathy, humor, and love. Guys, that's beautiful. So, and here's the thing, I don't think it's asking for you to be empathetic towards divine masculine or vice versa, although that's certainly not a bad idea, guys, always. But this Queen of Pentacles at the center of the reading is saying, this is all about focusing on you right now and self-care, nurturing the self, forgiving yourself for the mistakes that you made. Guys, you can't forgive another if you don't forgive yourself first. You got to forgive yourself first. And hey, I'll be the first to admit, man, I did a lot of fucking stupid things with my twin flame at the beginning during the whole runner-chaser phase. That was a long time ago. But while that was going on, I said so many stupid things. And you know what? I just had to forgive myself for that. And say, hey, I'm human, and it's okay, and I've learned my lessons, and those types of things. Divine Masculine, 9 of Wands in the subconscious, so clinging to, I gotta find the answer. And that's great. I think it's coming. They are clinging just a little too hard, Sun in reverse next to the 5 of Wands. That's okay. I think once Divine Masculine recognizes that directing the flow, controlling the flow isn't what's meant for them, that's when it's all going to fall into place for them. What do they say? What do they always say in the spiritual community? You have to let go and trust. And that sounds so damn cliched, but it is true. You have to let go and trust the universe. And again, divine masculine, looking at it in more of a conventional sense, I just got to wait and see what life does for me. You, on the other hand, you are looking at it in a spiritual sense, but kind of the same thing. I just have to trust the universe. King of Swords in reverse. Guys, it's okay. The answers will come. Who you really are and what this journey is really all about will come. Okay? But you're on the right track. You can let go of the need to know the answer right now. It'll come to you if you let it go. The Hierophant next to the Knight of Pentacles, exactly. So at least you're on the right track, Divine Feminine. That is so fabulous. Congratulations. You know that this is all about spiritual mastery, but I'll give you a clue. You can't figure it out. You are body, mind, soul. The mind is thought. The soul is consciousness. Consciousness is not thought. So you're not really going to understand it. It's an experience, but at least you're on the right track. You're looking in the right places. And Divine Feminine, I just want to encourage you to keep going. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, YouTube will not give you notifications whenever I post one of my videos. That's just kind of how their system works. So make sure to hit that bell button, guys. And also give me a like. I would appreciate it. I love you guys all so much. Whoa. And I love my quartz crystal too. I'll be back tomorrow for Divine Masculine, Sunday Divine Feminine. And I'll see you then, guys. Have a great Friday. Bye.